Good evening, my friends. It's me, Violetta. Yeah, somehow universe doesn't want me to stop doing what I love to do, and I'm doing this because so many of you sent me such a nice comments and pushing me to start doing this on my own. So I will try it again. And I have to say that I got over thousands of comments and emails. People were encouraging me. So thank you so much, everyone. And as well, I would like to say thank you to Linda G. Comanche. She's a psychic from California. She offered that she will ask me questions. So we are already negotiating, and as well David Johnson from Australia. He offered at the same time. So I will do first with Linda because she's a woman, and then with David Johnson, who lives in Australia. So we will have to adjust the time and not everything at once. And I would love to say thank you and apologize because somehow it sounded that my girlfriend Cheryl don't want to do the videos with me. She can't do it because she is extremely busy woman and she's looking after some relatives, older lady who is 88 years old and needs all the time care, and as well she is doing a lot of voluntary work for elderly abuse people, so she is giving lectures and so on. But today Cheryl came to my store because we don't have too many moments that we can share together, and she asked me questions. So I will do the question, but I would love to show her first to show her picture. I showed that picture a long time ago, but I would like to know you to know who she is. And I will start. She asked me, where did Jeffrey Epstein get his money from? And I closed my eyes at the store and I saw cameras everywhere. Like whole room full of cameras. So I think he was spying. He had surveillance on everyone who was visiting him. I as well think that he has some microphones in the chairs, in the plane, everywhere where people were going to, when they were coming to visit him, he had the cameras everywhere. And so that was and he was using this to even, before he was even having the cameras, he was blackmail, I believe, Barr's father, who gave him a job that Epstein was not ready to run because he didn't even finish college and he was working as a teacher, so he shouldn't have that job. And I saw as well that corkscrew thing going through the cork and screwing. So he was using his friends to abuse their relationships. No one is really talking to him. Trump is not talking to him. Clinton, because if someone is blackmail, you don't want to talk with that person. And the other question on the same category, why has no one came forward saying that Epstein is blackmail people? And I saw a needle going through fabrics with two threads. People wouldn't come to the police and tell them he's blackmail me. No one is admitting about that. So that's the reason he was not able to. People were not complaining about him. They were paying him, and he was using the money to become rich. Even Cheryl just sent me a moment ago, Epstein, Manhattan, 77 million mansion might have been acquired for $0. That's a clue, actually. No one is giving anyone something for 77 million and don't want anything for free. There was some attachment connected to it. So hopefully they have pictures and videos about him blackmail people. And as well, when I had that surveillance cameras, I saw a picture of Australia. I think he has some hidden place in Australia, and maybe viewers knows about that place. So please let me know that you know, police even know, that he has a little place somewhere there, and he might be hiding his documents on people because he has a lot of those black books about everyone. And another one. Okay, this is different category. Election 2020. A lot of people are wondering, will there be a Biden for president and Elizabeth Warren for the vice president on a ticket? And I didn't see Biden, but I saw Elizabeth Warren. And she is like a kangaroo with the boxing gloves. So she is a fighter. And I have once watched the video of kangaroo, how they can fight with the boxing gloves. And if they can't win by boxing, they jump and kick the opponent between the legs. So I think she can't be vice president. She's too strong. She is too independent. Peter Buttigieg is kind of nice guy who is wonderful for vice presidency, but not Elizabeth Warren. She is the front runner. So hopefully she might be lucky one. Okay. Will the delay of Mueller testimony bring light to scandals that Mueller might connect and address in his testimony in private session? And the vision was chandelier upside down, which means it will be more disarray. You can't put any lights, so he wouldn't give them enough light for people to see everything clearly. I think it will be more those when they will be upside down, those crystals, they will be disarray, there will be chaos, there will be more questions than answers. And as well, I ask myself, because Cheryl and Drifty Van Dweller, they are both pushing me to do this on my own. So I did the vision. I tried 2 visions to asking myself questions. The second one didn't work. But the first one, will Mueller be happy when he will be answering the questions? And I saw Golden Bridge shaking like crazy, like there is a storm or earthquake. And I knew that Mueller will be very angry, and because he will be afraid to, when the bridge is shaking, you can't let the traffic to go through the bridge because it's a danger for people. So I think he wouldn't like to jeopardize anyone. and he will be inside vibrating and be upset that they are asking him those questions that he can't answer. And that was actually, Cheryl believes that I can ask myself questions and I can answer them. And last night I thought, oh, Violetta, don't complain, because at least you are not like Edgar Casey laying in a bed and someone is with dark, very small amount of light doing interview with you. Because Edgar Casey, who was the second biggest psychic in the world after Nostradamus, he had to be asked as well, but he had to go in the sleep. So he was called sleeping prophet. How could he do videos in our era if he will be sleeping? So that's something that we couldn't. Something is bothering me, so I will check if I'm recording. Yes, I'm recording. Okay. So I'm lucky I can be asked questions with normal light. I don't have to lay down or talk to my husband in the middle of the night. It's enough that I can snore. He probably will have enough of me when I will be talking. Okay. Barr is a strong supporter of Trump. What will the fallout be for Barr because of his support? And I saw Barr with the crown and symbol of power in his hand, and the crown was push, like you don't own that crown, and the symbol of power was taken away from him. So it means that the crown will be taken, power will be taken away. This Barrett as member of the justice, so he will probably lose his rights to be a judge, to be a lawyer even. That's what Metaford lost and Mike Cohen, so he might be on that list eventually for helping too much Trump, and eventually it will come out. At least I hope I was correct by seeing that the crown jumping out of his head. Why did Trump call Epstein a fixer? Yes, he is calling him. I have seen on a few videos that he's calling him a fixer in Miami. And when I closed my eyes, I saw a lot of snakes. It's like a horde of snakes, so many of them coming out from under every rock and every possible. It was unpleasant. And it will mean that he was doing a lot of dirty jobs, snaky jobs. So that will be something that probably will come out if they will find those informations hidden somewhere. And Jeffrey Epstein just paid $350,000 to influence possible conspirators. What will be consequences for Epstein? And I saw the stool upside down. The stool doesn't have the support, so he wouldn't have any support. The stool upside down is a nuisance. It's an absolute something that wouldn't hold anything. You can't really use stool upside down. That will be that those people will be not helping him. They will be feeling vulnerable, and they will have to stand up in front of the lawyers and they will have to say the truth. Okay? Thank you so much for watching me. Oh, I didn't use the cards today. I'm sorry. but maybe next time. Okay, thank you. Take care of yourself. Thank you for watching, and thank you for wonderful comments. See you, every one of you, if that's possible, and maybe more. And I'm looking forward to do that experiment with Linda and David Johnson. So we will see how that will work. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. I would like to invite you to the private reading with me. Please visit www.psychicvioletta.com. Click Book Online, choose the type of reading, choose the length, choose the date and the time. Fill out your informations. Click the Pay Now button with your credit card or debit card. And you're all done.